Welcome back to Starstruck. Jamie Foxx may be new to all this Golden Globe excitement, but Jennifer Garner has been here before. I invited Jennifer to high tea because I wanted to find out more about her nomination, her role in the upcoming movie Elektra, and the very public interest in her very personal life.
Hello, Mrs. Reynolds, is that right?
You know that's the way to start an interview, to start with the name.
How are you?
Elektra in the house.
Yeah.
Welcome to tea.
Please. Oh, and I can dog one of these scones, too. I'm hungry.
There you go. Scones. And wait, biscotti?
Biscotti, I love biscotti.
And tea.
you,
High tea with a girl.
I like it.
Jennifer Garner is a unique woman. Part action star, part girl next door. She has become the epitome of Hollywood glamour. But that wasn't always the case. In high school, Jennifer wore sweatpants, big glasses, and played the saxophone in the marching band. But Jennifer transformed from geek to chic. Now a regular on the red carpet, Jennifer made her award show debut at the Golden Globes in 2002. That year, she won the award for her performance on the first season of Alias. This year, Jennifer is nominated again. Does it still
more
thrill you?
So much, because, you know, I feel like I'm still giving it my all. I feel like I still pour myself into doing the show, but it's 4 years in, and so you don't know. Ultimately, it just says I get to wear a dress and, and go have a lovely night all on them. You know, it's like they're treating.
Before all the nominations and adulation, Jennifer Garner was just a girl from West Virginia. Part of a close-knit family, Jennifer is the middle child of 3 girls. This is what I always hear from people. The middle kid sometimes gets lost. You don't seem like you got lost.
No, my mom was really good about giving us each our own time with her. You know, when you go home, you revert back to being a kid, and we all want mom's attention, but she still finds, even if it's like a trip to the grocery store with just me, or going shopping with just my older sister, whatever it is, we all find our way to get our mom time in.
What about your sisters?
Yeah, my sisters are pretty real. They're the real deal. I think the reason that I love my girlfriend so much is because I grew up with surrounded by these incredible women, my mom and my 2 sisters. And so I idolize women, and I put my girlfriends on pedestals as well, because I just think you are fantastic. Absolutely. I want to be like you. I mean, I think that's the way women should feel about each other. I think we should constantly be taking care of each other, pulling each other up. That's what it has been in history, and that's what it should continue to be.
At Denison University, Jennifer studied chemistry. That is until she followed her heart and changed her major to theater. After graduating in 1994, Jennifer moved to New York to pursue her dream in the Big Apple. I wrote down a couple of quotes that you said, and I love this, that you used to roll up pennies to get on the subway in New York. I was broke, but I was happy. I'm gonna pull your hair.
Well, you know how it is, though. There's something about that time in your life where everything is just starting and everything is possible, and you're rolling up pennies to get on the subway, but when you get off the subway, you're in the middle of Times Square. You know, it's like...
It is.
I think it's probably easier to put that little ding on it in reflection than when I was going through it. I'm sure I would have been pretty happy for somebody to hand me, you know, a $100 bill and say, you go take a cab. I would have been thrilled. But I had a good time. I mean, what's not to love? I was healthy, I had friends, I was working in New York. I was thrilled.
Between auditions, Jennifer took a job as a hostess at Isabella's, a popular New York City restaurant that I know well. We have something in common. You don't know this. My very favorite restaurant when I was a DA in Brooklyn was Isabella's.
I think you used to come in.
I did, and sit outside.
I do know that, because
and
I used to give you your seat. Yeah.
You're lying.
No, I'm not lying. I am telling you the absolute truth. I used to seat you.
That was my spot.
You were always very nice to me.
Well, you know what? That's nice to know, because I was struggling and making $30,000 a year as an assistant district attorney, but I wanted to have brunch on Sunday at Isabella's.
And we made you wait.
Yeah.
We did make people wait, but
that's all right.
That's okay. It's worth it. It's good.
So
I mean,
good.
You know it's good because it's where I want to go when I go back to New York. But yeah, on 77th, on the southeast corner of 77th Street and Columbus Avenue.
While she was working at the restaurant, Jennifer continued to audition. She landed small parts on stage and screen and starred in 2 short-lived TV shows. In 1998, Jen guest starred on Felicity and met her future husband, Scott Foley. They married in 2000, but the marriage ended 3 years later. Still, Felicity proved to be the jumpstart Jennifer's career needed. In 2001, Felicity creator J.J. Abrams cast Jennifer as super spy Sydney Bristow in his new show, Alias.
One thing that I am proud of, really proud of, is that young girls seem to gather a certain amount of strength and willingness to be independent and strong and less afraid of their own intelligence from roles like Sydney Bristow. That I am really, really happy to be a part of that. But it's JJ's creation, you know.
And he's no joke.
And he's no joke. And I'm happy to be the face of his creation. But there are lots of women that play intelligent, strong roles, and there are other women who do action so beautifully. And someday maybe I'll get to work with them.
Very few of them do a little kickboxing, a little judo, a little karate at the same time.
I do a little bit of kicking.
I like that.
Jennifer says she can think of at least 5 acting jobs she had before Alias that she thought would become immediate hits. None of them did. Because of that, Jennifer Garner doesn't take the success of Alias for granted. When we return, I'll talk to Jennifer about her blossoming movie career and all of the interest in her life off screen.
It's important for you to protect your relationship with your friends or other relationships.
Welcome back to Starstruck. Jennifer Garner was living in New York when she landed her first professional acting job. She was so excited she ran down Broadway and called her mother from every payphone in her path. Today, Jennifer brings that same excitement and down-to-earth approach to everything she does, even when she's strutting down the red carpet in a designer dress.
You have to sort of strike such a balance. You want to remain Jen and just be you. But then on the red carpet, it's the Vera Wangs and the Zach Posens and the Valentinos and all the Neil Lane bling bling. And something tells me you put it on, it's a costume, and then the jeans come on afterwards.
Immediately.
I knew it. I knew it.
Immediately. But it's fun while it's on, don't get me wrong. I love it. It's a blast, but yeah, I am ready to get that stuff off.
You carry it off with such elegance and glamour.
Well, thank you. It doesn't hurt to be wearing clothes made by the best designers in the world. It's really exciting to get to wear the stuff that they create.
Jennifer also gets to play dress-up every week at work. She assumes different identities as her Alias character, Secret Agent Sydney Bristow.
The coolest part about it is the show is so not stale. It is still as fun and as whimsical and as fantasy for us watching as it was the first day it came on.
Thank you for saying it. We're trying. We really are giving it everything. No, I'm good. I want to shoot. Let's shoot.
Alias is hard work, but the cast and crew go out of their way to make the production fun. In 2004, for Jennifer's 32nd birthday, series creator J.J. Abrams came up with a unique gift.
He gave you a pink bicycle.
He did give me a pink bicycle. It has a West Virginia license plate, and it says Freelancer, which was my original code name in SD6, you know, way back when SD6 was part of Alias. And it has a basket on the front, so I can carry, you know, my snack or whatever to work, and it has a bell, and Ellen DeGeneres put streamers coming out of the handlebar, and there's a huge picture of Ellen in front of the basket that she put there. So it's fancy.
And I hear that you actually ride around on the bicycle.
Every day. I ride around and ding my bell and tell all the other people on the lot good morning.
You know what?
I'm like Mr. Rogers. Good morning,
are her.
Good morning.
Welcome to my neighborhood.
Because I've already been up, I've had my coffee, I've, you know, had a little conversation with my trainer with the workout, so I'm in a great mood in the mornings. Everyone else is just rolling out of bed, just like, girl, please tune it. Just tone it down.
In the morning, Jennifer is in the gym before most people are even out of bed.
I hear you're still up when it's dark outside.
Well, it's
and
dark
you are
out
a
late.
fiend.
I'm not a fiend. You know what? If people think you're a fiend, then they think they can't do it. And it's really just about taking care of yourself. It's not
So
about
right.
being some kind of crazy person at 3 in the morning, you know. It's about being smart. Making sure that mentally you get to let go of the day before because you've run it out and you can start again.
Jennifer is committed to her physical fitness and to the show that made her famous. The television star is under contract with Alias until 2008. But with roles in films like 13 Going on 30 and Elektra, Jennifer is also becoming a movie star.
Being the television star to moving into movies, that's what you want, right?
I want to feel like I'm doing whatever to afford myself the longest, most diverse career with the most choices possible to me. But that does not mean that I'm just so hungry to do movies and nothing but movies. I'm very happy going back and forth. So I'm kind of open to whatever happens.
You seem to look at it as an adventure.
It's an adventure, it's a job, it's
Right.
not me. Success in movies does not mean that I am any different or does not make me any fancier, just as a, you know, in my own view of myself. You always want to be successful at what you set out to do, and in this case, I guess the ultimate success would be successful in movies, and I've been really happy with the movies that I've gotten to be a part of so far. But I cannot complain about the way TV has treated me.
No.
Jennifer is already a successful action star on television, so why can't she do it in the movies too? In Elektra, she's playing the title character, a comic book warrior hero. Jennifer is reprising the role she originated opposite Ben Affleck in Daredevil.
I want to be Elektra. I want to be a superhero so
Me too.
bad. Were you a comic book girl?
I wasn't growing up, but if I had known that Elektra, if I'd been introduced to Elektra, I probably would have been an Elektra fan because she is so strong and independent and tough and cool, and, you know, deep under there, she's incredibly feminine and vulnerable, although you don't see it very often, but it's worth it when you do.
Because of the physicality of both roles, Elektra and Alias's Sydney Bristow seem to have quite a bit in common. But according to Jennifer, the two characters couldn't be more different.
Sydney Bristow takes care of herself when she has to, protects someone when she has to, but she's much more about ultimately doing the right thing and good, whereas Elektra, just her personality is much darker. Sydney believes in good, Elektra revels in bad.
I'm not used to Jennifer, the good girl, being Elektra, sort of femme fatale, the bad girl. It's different for you.
Yeah, it is, but that's the whole point of being an actor. It's fun. It's fun to be bad for a while. It doesn't mean that I'm bad, but it's fun to play bad.
On screen, Jennifer Garner's graceful and powerful. On the red carpet, she's glamorous and stylish. And in person, she's grounded and focused.
You strike a really wonderful balance between having a personal life and a professional life. How do you figure that balance out?
It's important for many reasons to keep your personal life as personal as you can, for people to take you seriously in different roles, for you to protect your relationship with your friends or other relationships and to keep those protected and in their own room.
Jennifer isn't controversial or outrageous, but still everyone wants to know all about her and her relationships. Most recently, there's been speculation that Jennifer and Ben Affleck are a couple. Both Jen and Ben remain quiet about the subject.
I work really hard at not being everywhere all the time. It's certainly helped by the fact that I'm, you know, if you want to find me, I'm on the set of Alias, so 9 months of the year, every single day, that's where I'll be.
I sometimes think to myself, when I pick up a newspaper, I say, who is this girl they're writing about when they're talking about me? Do you ever find that when you're reading things?
Yeah, well, particularly because, you know, in my case, or in a lot of women's cases, they make a lot of stuff up. So what I have learned to do is don't look.
I heard that is great advice.
I asked my girlfriends and my sisters and friends not to talk to me about it. I don't want to know. It just frustrates me because you can't go out in the world and defend yourself and, you know, set the record straight or or say, wait a minute, I had just come from the gym, you know, I didn't have any makeup on, or I had just woken up, I had worked all night, that picture is mean. So just don't look. It'll pass, it'll be gone in a week, and start again. It's not that important.
Not that deep. But I tell you what is, that you are truly the real thing. And I really wanted to sit down and tell you that to your face, because women don't often get to do that for each other. And say thank you for just holding it up for the girls.
Thank you. Thank you, Mrs. R.
I like having tea with you.
I do too.
Wonderful.
You are the real deal yourself. I sure appreciate your time.
Knock 'em dead at the Golden Globes.
Oh,
I'll see you on the red carpet.
Thanks.
I'll see Jennifer Garner, Jamie Foxx, and all the biggest names in movies and television on Sunday, January 16th at the Golden Globe Awards. Join me live from the red carpet right here on E! Speaking of which, I gotta go find a fierce dress myself. I'll see you there.